What's happening, good peeps? Welcome to another episode of Marvelous Marv, Fishing for Life. You know, I had every intention on going fishing today, but when that garage door came open and that heat came rushing in, I, I just decided it was just too hot to fish. You know, I wanted to get out early this morning, but I had some things to do and I couldn't make it. But now it is just too dang on hot. So instead of loading the kayak up and going fishing, I'm gonna show you guys what my kayak fishing setup looks like. Let's have a look. We'll go ahead and make our way to the back and start there. All right, for starters, we have a highly visible trusty safety flag that's attached to the rudder. I'm not sure what the regulations are, but I think if you have anything sticking out the bed of your truck so many feet, I think it's 3 feet, you gotta have some type of indicator to let it be visible to other folks that are behind you. So that's my little safety flag. Here in the storage area or well area of the kayak, I have the traditional milk crate that you see on a lot of kayaks. I picked this one up from Home Depot, and then I ordered 5 of the rod holders on Amazon. I attached the rod holders to the milk crate using zip ties, and that works out well for me. 5 is the most rods that I'll take out on the kayak with me. Some take less, but 5 is the magic number for me. I have my little Piscino net here. I actually thought I was going to be using this thing a lot more than I actually have. But like I said, it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. I work with a lot of things. Here with the seat. Normally on this seat, I normally have a bungee cord, especially when I'm traveling on the highways, to strap the back down so it's not flopping back and forth. So that is one thing that I actually attach to this when I take off. One of the modifications that I made that you may have seen in an earlier video, I do have the Navari kayak seat risers. These are the 2-inch ones in the back, and then I have the 1-inch ones in the front. This kind of helps elevate that seat or get it at the correct angle to make it easier to stand up. So for me, the 2-inch ones in the rear and the 1-inch ones in the front work well for me. We then have the Yakutek fish finder mount. I have the Garmin, Striker 4 or Striker CV4 fish finder. The thing is the perfect size and perfect for small kayaks. And then I have my little Smart Tree camera mount pole here. This is what I mount the front camera GoPro on, and then I just have a power cord that's kind of wrapped around it. Now to power my fish finder and the GoPro, batteries for those are stored here on the under compartment, and I have the Nokwa, however you say that. This is the 4 amp one, not the 10 amp one, and this 4 amp one works perfect for me. On a one charge, let's see, on one charge I can use this out in the water 2, maybe 3 days. 3 days I'll be pushing it, but I definitely get a lot of use out of this thing on one charge. Some people go with the 10 amp just to be safe, but this 4 amp has been working out for me very well. As far as that GoPro camera, I have the Anchor power bank. I'm not too sure what the amperage of this is. This thing takes a while to charge. It takes about 6 hours to charge, but on one charge I can get 3 days of use, fishing probably about 6 to 7 hours of it charging my GoPro battery with no problem. So, and on the back of those I just have Velcro strips, just kind of keep them moving around. Here I have my little plastic baits container here that I keep under the seat. Moving up. Must have for weighing those big fish that you get. Then I have my catch board for measuring the fish. This is a 26-inch one. Yep, I know what you're thinking. You guys all know about the pedal drive, the dry storage. And the dry storage here, I normally put my keys, my wallet, you know, nice essentials, additional, the prop nuts, and of course the pins that go in it. What is that? Prop nut pin? I think that's what it is. Yeah. But anyway, it's dry storage, and I store anything that I don't want to get wet inside here. What else we got? You got your main front compartment storage. You guys know about that. Don't need to go into that. I store my PFD and just other essentials. I think I may have mentioned that I store a prop in there. I don't, but I put my extra prop in here, rain suit, and other essentials that are in here. This thing is kind of weather sealed in a way, but somehow you still get water in it occasionally. Coming around on this side, of course, you got your paddle. Now, some folks say, well, why do you need a paddle if you got a pedal drive? Well, sometimes you get into really, really shallow water, or as they call it, skinny water. Well, you need to, this thing is not, it's going to be too low in the water for you to maneuver. So you're going to have to pull this up, and then you're going to have to paddle the old-fashioned way. So I got a Pelican paddle off of Amazon, but you can get them at any sporting goods store. You can probably get, you know, a nice decent one at Walmart too, if you don't want to go the expensive route. I have my Yak Attack pole anchor here, and this is the pole anchor mount. That works out pretty good in shallow water if I want to stay stationary, as opposed to anchoring down. I have my rod holder here. There are times that I do troll, especially when things are not going according to plan, so I'll just say, well, let me see what I can get trolling, and I have successfully trolled for crappie and for bass, so this thing comes in handy. One other thing is the handle, the original handle for the Old Town for steering, for the rudder steering. I never got a chance to use that because I made this modification even before I took this kayak out in the water. This is one of the handle mounts that Navari kayak makes, and I think this is the 2-inch, or I think they can't remember the size they come in. Maybe it's medium and large. This is the medium, or 2-inch, and this thing works out perfect. I'm able to get a better grip to enable me to steer this thing a lot easier when I'm out in the water. So a definite suggested upgrade, along with the seat risers. But I think that pretty much does it. Those are the modifications. This is my current fishing setup, and I'm definitely happy. All right, so what else can we do on a day like this when it's too hot to fish? I think I got an idea. Let's go feed the fish. You guys hungry? Alright. Let's not be shy. Alright, folks. I think that's going to do it for us today. It was just too hot to get out there and fish. So I say when it's too hot to fish, then you feed the fish. Make sure y'all get out there, enjoy life, enjoy nature, you know, when the temperatures allow. As always, till next time, till next video, y'all be easy.